All righty, we'll get started in just about 1 minute. Okay, let's get started standing. And welcome to Gentle Yoga Stress Relief. And the stress and the anxiety we might hold in our mind is also reflected in the shoulders, in the jaws, and in the hips. And then from there, everywhere else. So vice versa, the tension you might feel in your body for whatever reason goes up also to the brain and causes that. So it's a relationship, almost a parasitic relationship. One part that goes on to the other. And in yoga, we release some of that stress and tension through the body, through the mind. And the bridge that does that is our breath. So standing straight, let's just close the eyes and take a deep breath in. And then take a longer breath out. Keep the belly in, pulling it in as you breathe. This isn't a relaxed pose so much as a strong pose, honoring the breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Let's inhale to 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. And then exhale to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Once more. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let your chin fall to your chest. Still standing straight. Feel the back of the neck stretching and even the shoulder girdle, the upper part of your back, holding your 2 shoulders together. Posterior shoulders. And then lift up the chin, eyes still closed, and take the head back, stretching out the throat, the front of your neck. Keep pressing those shoulders down. And then bring the head up and take your right ear over to your right shoulder. Don't let the left come up. Pick up the head and take it over to the left shoulder, pressing down the right. And then come up, open your hands, press the toes down, either with your eyes closed or open, but just looking straight ahead. Palms are open to the sides. Bring those hands up above the head. Don't look. Use your proprioceptive sense. So you're going to bring them up and let the 2 thumbs meet and touch each other. So that means you found a part of your body without looking and allowed it to connect to the other. Lengthen up here, 2 fire fingers connecting, energy exchanged, and exhale the arms down. And bring your palms to your hips and start to bring the arms up again. Flip the hands and take them all the way up above your head. Grow tall and then come over to the right. Bringing the arms up, lengthen again, over to the left. Bringing them up, let's take a little back bend. Open them and halfway swan dive, just halfway, lengthen the spine, pull it out. And then bring your arms up again and all the way down. Again, we're going to bring the arms up, inhaling up, let the fingers touch, taking them now down through the center of the body. So start to bend the knees, bend as you bring these hands down. Thinking now, don't curl over, but thinking straight out. You're thinking about getting your ribs onto your thighs as you continue to bend as much as you can. Maybe they won't touch. Most likely they won't. So then you're going to put your hands down as soon as you can reach. And this is where, if you wanted, you could be using 2 blocks. And then once you've reached there, see if you can lengthen that spine and then bring it down. We're trying not to round the back. And start to bring it up, flat back, arms out, and inhale up and down. And next we'll inhale over to downward facing dog. So bringing your arms up, inhale up, exhale over. Inhale to the flat back, bend the knees, put the hands down and step back, push back to your downward facing dog. And then take your head over to the right, all around, up and down, circle the neck going in one direction, and then circle it in the other. Rock a little bit back and forth, just pressing back and forth. If you want, you can press all the way to high plank and press back. Otherwise, just a little bit, whatever feels good to start waking up the body here. And when you've had enough of that, you're bringing your knees down. So you're in all fours, spreading out the fingers, about to do cat-cow. Belly drops, head up, inhale, and then rounding for the exhale. 3 more. Great for the spine. Spine connects the entire nervous system from the bottom of the feet up to the crown of the head. All those nerves are going through the spine, so keep it supple. And then we'll thread the needle. Take your right arm out, bring it under the left and come all the way down on the right side of the head. And then take that left arm around the back. Thinking about the left shoulder, make it active and pull it up. So my 2 shoulders are in a line here. Call it stacked. We're stacking the shoulders. And then bring that arm straight up next to the face and release the right arm up and down. Same thing with the left, taking the left arm out, threading it under, coming down onto your left side. And then right arm comes around the back. That right shoulder comes up. So you're really on the side there, really opening up. And then bring it up next to the head. Release the left arm and down. Step forward with the right leg. Bring the right arm forward and then take it all around. Remember, we hold tension in the shoulder, so we want to release that. Twice around in one direction and then start in the other, taking it all around. And then put it down and take the knee back. Left knee. And I forgot my pillow for the knee. left knee, stepping forward. Oh, didn't need it. Left knee step forward, come forward and around. Twice back, and then the other way. Bringing the knees down. Let's stretch out the right leg and then cross it over to the left. Twist. Twist as much as you can. And then put that foot down and raise up your arm. Maybe bend the arm to touch your earlobe here. And then take it up and bring it back. Same thing, stretching out the left leg. Take it over to the right as far as you can go and lift up like it's a good morning stretch, opening up here. And then take it back down. Coming again into downward facing dog. Press down and rise up, pushing now away again from your hands. And then pedal here. Come back down onto the knees. And we're going to come into mermaid for sitting. So that means we'll take our knees to the side and our hips to the left. So I'm sitting forward and my knees go to the right. This is mermaid as you look over your left, like the Little Mermaid in Copenhagen Harbor. And then face your knees. Open up the legs into bound angle. Breathing there. And then put the right one over the left, switching to the other side. So now your knees go to the left. And you're looking over the right. And then let's open them up. Hands on the ankles. And come over with a flat back. And inhale up. So if you're starting to groan right here in your hip flexors, and it gets to be too much, take a moment to bring the legs up and then take the feet to the side and push the knees in, pressing down. So I'm sitting like this, releasing the flesh, the fascia that's tightening over the hip flexors. And let's continue then, round back. Inhale in, exhale over, and inhale up. Once more, flat exhale. Inhale, round, exhale, inhale. Bring the right knee up. And let's take the left arm around it and twist here, looking over your right shoulder. You can feel you're pressing against, and some people like to think of it as massaging the inner organs. And then take a hold with your left hand, the outside of this right foot, and stretch it over to the left for the IT band. And then come front, bring it front, right hand over left, pull it in towards the head. Release your left hand and open up the hip where we store so much tension by pressing it back. From here, we'll do rock the baby. So you're bringing your foot into your arm here, and the other one around. That's one way. If that doesn't seem like something you want to do, put both hands underneath the lower leg and rock that way. And then we'll do fire logs, which we haven't done for a while. So you're going to put this leg, this foot above your knee onto the other side. And one leg lies over the other like fire logs. Now, if you find yourself way up here and it hurts, if it doesn't hurt, you don't need to use a block. But if it hurts, you want to rest it on something. And so you can just even out your legs that way. Just knowing over time with gravity, it releases down. Let's sit and bring our left arm up over the head and the right arm comes around to meet it. Don't force the shoulders here. And then release that and take yourself upper body around the lower in one direction and then in the other. And then take the feet in front, hands behind you. We're going to lift up into reverse table. And that also releases the hip flexors, opening up the front of the body. And then bring it down. Keep your hands there and stretch your legs up into boat pose. Bringing them down again. This time the left leg is up. And embrace it into your body. Look over your left shoulder. Come forward for the IT band stretch. Pull out to the right, maybe lift up that left arm. And then bring it front, cross over, pull it into the head. And again, we'll take the left and bring that hip back, opening up the hip. Rock the baby, do whichever style is comfortable to you or feels more successful for you as you rock it back and forth. And then carefully place that foot above the knee and let the other one come where it will for fire logs. And again, we'll take this time the right arm up, or whichever, I think this should be the opposite, hopefully, and the left around, or take opposite arms onto whichever one you did. And release that, and let's go around front and back. And come back, and once again, we'll do reverse table. Coming up. And then coming down and lifting the legs up. This time, release the hands and balance. Bend the knees down. We'll do, again, reverse table. This time, if you want, try it with your straight legs. So you're coming up in your reverse table with your legs straight out. One more breath here. And then bring your body down to seated. Pulling the right knee in and up. Or the knee. The synovial fluid, keeping it flexible and up. And then cross it over. And we'll do the open twist. So you're coming to the left, pulling open and pressing back. Step back over, reach forward, thumb down, and just cap your knee, and maybe your right hand can grab the left. Bow the head. Release that and come into tree pose, seated tree pose. Turn to the knee. Look over your right shoulder. Turn the other way, looking over your left. Step with the left, step with the right, keep the left straight, and let's reach up, rock star pose. One more breath here. And bring yourself down, straightening the legs, giving them a shake. Let's flex the feet and do a forward fold. Inhale to lengthen your back. Exhale to descend. Stretch the spine as you come up. A rounding of the back and pull the left leg in. This way. Left leg in and up. Lubricating the knee. And up once more. In and up. Step it across. Turn towards that foot for the open twist. Pressing back and rounding. And then come back and step it over. Left arm reaches forward to just cap this knee. So keep it as close to your body as you can. Don't let it come out because it's much harder to get around. And come around. So I have my thumb down so my hand can turn. It's the shoulder actually turning. The left hand grabs. And maybe you can bow your head here. Releasing and coming into tree pose. Turn towards the knee and away from the knee. And then we'll come up. Press down. Oops, how did we do that? I'm sorry. Turning to the right, press down and reach up. When I turn different directions, I forget which way I'm going. Let's take one more breath here. And then bring it down, straightening out the legs. Cross over, either right over left, and bring your arms up, inhaling up. Flip the wrists and press over to the right, keeping the left hip down. Come back up, over to the left. Arms out, swan dive over your folded legs. And up. Once more, fold. And up. Coming up again onto the knees so we can get to downward facing dog. So you're on all fours again. Curl your toes under. Press up and back. Downward facing dog. Come up onto the balls of the feet. Take both heels to the right and press back. Come up and to the left and press back. Look towards your hands. Let's walk up. Hang over so the blood rushes to the head. Start to straighten your spine, arms out, and inhale yourself up again. Exhale down. So we're going to keep the knee bent in Warrior 1 and Warrior 2. Step forward with the right. Knee is bent. Inhale your arms up. Staying that way. Exhale over. Pull back. Inhale up. Same thing again. Exhale over. And come back up. And then open to your warrior two. Keeping the knee bent. Just bring the arms up. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Connect, balance, and release. Come. Take the arms up again as you come to warrior one. Still bent leg. Come onto the back ball of the foot for high crescent. And then once again, press forward as you did before. Bring that left hand down to the ground or to your block, and the right arm is up. Today we're going to go into crescent moon. Crescent. So you're taking your left hand forward about 6 to 12 inches above your right toe. Press forward and lift up the back leg. Let's hold this for 2 more breaths. The end of your second breath, bring that hand down. Bring the foot back down. Come onto your knee. And press your hips back, straightening over the front leg. And then come forward into a deep lunge. And then back. Once you're back, walk the hands to the right, turning to the right. And then walk them both back, but inside the foot. So we can come to lizard. Stretch forward, peek around your shin, bending your elbows. And then come back. Bring the knees together. Straighten the arms out. And we'll do puppy. So the knees have stayed, the arms are stretched out. You're thinking of bringing your chest or your head down to the ground here for a deep stretch in the back. Relax the shoulders down. And then draw your hands back, elbows under the shoulders. Cat-cow here, belly drops, head is up, back and forth, and back and forth. And then lift that right leg up, kicking up 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. And set it down. Bringing your hands back, we'll come back to downward facing dog. And take this as a resting pose with 3 breaths. Look to your hands and walk up. Flat back. Inhale up. Exhale down. Same thing with the left. Left warrior one. Bring the arms up. Inhaling up. Exhale over. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Warrior two. Just the hands go up. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale, bringing the arms up. Turning back to warrior one, and then come onto the ball of the back foot. Press forward and down. Right hand comes down inside the foot. Left arm is up. You can use a block here if that makes it more convenient. And you would move your block in your hand 6 to 12 inches in front of you. And start to press forward and lift that back leg up. Oops, toes Toes point down. Revolve half moon here. One breath more. Both hands down, step back into the lunge and bring that right knee down and take your hips back to the right heel. Left leg is straight. Come forward, deep lunge. And come back. And come forward again into that deep lunge. And back. Turn to the left, both hands are over to the left. And then bring them back inside the foot. Both hands are there. You can keep your toes down in lizard or take it up and peek around that left shin. Taking the toes, the knee down. Bring your other leg back once again, and we'll come into child's pose this time. So hips go back to the heels. You can touch onto your ankles and take yourself down into this little form where you can just breathe in and breathe out. Come out of this resting pose by bringing your hands right above the head, pressing up, curling your toes under, and you're back there in your downward facing dog. Look toward your hands and walk yourself up. Bend your knees as much as you need to take a hold of your two big toes, press down on the toe, elbows out. The legs can stay however they need to, but you're straightening your spine, pulling up, pressing on the toes, and coming back down once more. Press up and down. Take the arms out to the side and inhale up. Exhale down. Coming into tree pose. Let's secure the left foot. Always important to stand on one leg and find the balance and find the connection to the earth and to all the ancestors, all the people who came before you. How each seed grows into a tree. That's part of a greater forest, part of the greater earth. Press your left foot down. Inhale your arms up and exhale into your tree pose. Low or high. Toe even can be on the ground. 3 breaths. Pants are slippery and the foot is sliding down. The end of your 3 breaths, take it down. Now let's turn side to side.